And this is what he had to do, is to just, yes, the kids have made a mistake.
There was a better way out.
Exactly.
Actually, what you're saying, for me, when it comes to a boy child, I think they are poorly represented. They are never understood. Because now in that situation, that girl who was found with the boy, that girl consent the boy to enter the house, right?
Yes.
And I think she is a full family member, right? So if you were to punish, let me say you have your home, you have a house, and now you find your girl with a boy inside the house. How did that boy enter?
Of course, someone had to open the door for him.
Yes. Now, if a full family member. Now, how do you know that they were doing something dubious? How do you really know?
Well, in this case, he knew that the boy was sleeping there because the neighbors were telling him this was not his first time. According to what I heard, that actually he met him once and he beat him before.
Sure.
Yes.
Then the guy came back.
And the guy said, I've left your daughter and I've gone. But you know where love is, here there's also another proverb in Luganda where it says that okwagala omusibe n'olukoko simba. This house was like a house of a man in prison. Kubanga bagamba nti ono omusajja yamalanga emyezi nga tali okubanza nawulidde okuva ku headmaster. Nga headmaster gamba ono omwana yeereta ne yeadmittinga ku ssomero. Ne bamugamba leeta omuzaddewo n'abagamba tabeerawo for full time muzadde nga ne bamunonya tebamulaba. Do you hear that? And they had to let the kid go because even the numbers they were calling, they were not going through. So this guy here was working then up country. I don't know if he even have another wife up there because you can't be there forever. And he left this little girl to be the mother.
No, the mother wasn't there?
The mother is there in, what do you call those countries there in the Middle East?
Hey, she's abroad.
Yeah. She left them. And also the father left them. Now they left her to run the house. And she found a friend who happened to be a lover. And it's like, listen.
Now let's drive the point home. How can you beat up somebody to death when you left the girl child alone at home?
That's what I was saying.
When she did she have her young sisters or something like that?
Yeah.
Now you find that let me say she was the old person in the house, right? That girl was the eldest of all the siblings. It might be like that.
Yeah,
when the mother is not around, the father is not around. How do you tell me that you come to a home? That's her home, actually. That's her home.
Yes.
Because she's the one that wakes up in the morning, cleans the house, does everything, cooks for the siblings.
Yeah.
And now you find a guest, actually. Let me call the boy a guest. And you beat up the guest.
Someone's guest to death.
That's really funny.
The guy beat someone else's guest to death.
It's such a tricky situation. That's a tricky situation. Sure.
Okay, are young men respecting boundaries for sure?
But of late there is a tendency of crossing boundaries. It's very common in the Gen Zs. It's very, very common. It's not news anymore. They have this sense of entitlement. So many adults have complained about it when it comes to the Gen Zs.
Sure.
Yeah,
but now I think they should embrace it because the world is not going back.
Yeah,
should we embrace it, Chief? Should we embrace it? We shouldn't.
So at Tabs, let me drive this point home. The world going forward doesn't mean disrespecting values,
right,
which hold the society together. There are some strong values which we need to uphold above the changes that are going on. Otherwise, if we neglect the foundations, the Bible talks about the foundations. That when you neglect the foundations, what can the family do? What can the nation do? The foundations are very strong, and the foundations are very clear. There are those values which we have to respect as families, regardless being an African family, a Western family. There are those values like respecting those boundaries, you know. So it's not about the world moving fast. I guess we are not doing a good job as parents.
Okay, to put it right, of recent I see that young relationships, they trigger extreme reactions, more especially from African parents. But now I don't know how our friends from different countries do it, like overseas. But now I see that you find that they let their children experience at a young age. Like at 14, you find a girl, let me say in the countries like US, having a boyfriend. Now,
That's their culture.
to avoid the tragedies, should we embrace, like, at least we guide these kids? Is it okay to guide them through that? Chief, I want you to put light on that. Should we strictly...
I think it is right now in modern day and age. It would be very, very, very difficult for any parent to say that I am going to enforce a curfew on my son or my daughter.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they meet. Now, it was easier back in the days, but now you may never see the boyfriend, but they are talking every day on the phone. Virtually. And they are so much in love. They can even do things on the internet which you don't even know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really hard. I may have a different view, but to me, I have a situation. For example, me, I'm a pastor, and I have an example of a young couple that I saw many years ago. The girl was still going to school, and maybe senior 4, just like this one. And then this young boy also, I knew him. He was also part of the church. But then they fell in love. So many people came to me and they said, Pastor, terminate that relationship. And this is like, and they're like, you need to kill that relationship. It should not work. And I asked them why. They said they are still young. And I looked at it, and when I examined the situation, this is what I thought. I said, I know this boy, and I know this girl. And it's easy for me to be an influence to both of them because I know them. Because I can say, you girl, I don't want to ever see you with that boy. But then she will go ahead and get another one, and she will never ever introduce him to me. Make sure I never see him.
Exactly.
I will never have a say. If he's a bad guy, I don't know. I can't protect her from someone I don't know. But the one I know, I can easily protect her because I see him, I can engage him, I can speak into his life.
You can guide the relationship.
Exactly. So that's why I said I will not do that, but I will guide the relationship. I will help them to make good choices, and I could hold them accountable. I would call them and talk with them and make sure that they are walking the way that they should walk.
Yeah.
And tell you what, a few years later, they got married.
Wow. Impressive.
Yes, they got married.
And living a better life.
Exactly. Now they're husband and wife.
I think that's what the community should do, because you find that grown-up people, I'm talking about girls, they choose wrongly. Now, what causes that? Did they choose when they were young? When they are mature, you find them when they are grown-up girls and choosing wrong partners. When they have chosen them for themselves, not the parents who have chosen. Now, I think I personally think the community should embrace, like, it shouldn't be crossing the boundaries, but at least it shouldn't be crossing the boundaries, but at least they have to guide it, like Chief has talked about it. Yeah, they have to give them some guidance. They give them the boundaries. You know that you can tell them that, no, you have to first go to school, you have to first get that degree, you have to chase your dreams. It's not yet time for
Get a
sending.
job.
Yes, you have to get a job. And you just guide them. Now, could this tragedy have been prevented?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure, it was very stoppable if the parent had skills in anger management. It's a skill, actually. You train yourself. And I think it's one of the skills we need to start educating our children as they are growing up.
Right.
Anger
Because
management.
my grandma used to tell me this a lot, and now it makes a lot of sense now that I'm an adult. She used to say it in Luganda, obusungu tebukola butuukirivu, and it's biblical. That anger does not cause the righteousness of God. You see what his anger caused?
Like what Joab did? Is it?
Yeah, I don't want to go into that, but you have a really good point.
For those of you who are watching, you may not get the context, but he's talking about the biblical figure that actually worked out things using his own anger. Yeah.
So anger, it was 100% avoidable. That's what I would say.
Yeah, you're right. But what does the society learn from this situation? Because we sometimes give our viewers a lesson to learn. Chief.
The society, I'm part of the society. And what I learned from this situation is we need to fix our family structures. We need to come back to the basics. Don't abandon your children and you go far away and you hope and you are so much zealous that they are going to do the right thing, because you are also not doing the right thing, actually. And once you find them when they have made a mistake, guide them through that mistake. Don't commit another mistake upon another mistake, because that's what this guy did. He already made the first mistake of leaving the kids all by themselves. And when he comes back and the kids have messed up, he's so angry. Maybe deep inside the guy is angry at himself, actually.
Right now?
Even before that. This is a manifestation of something deeper. Things that could be not even working out for him.
So he was making somebody pay for his mistakes. The young boy he killed.
Perhaps, when someone is frustrated, that frustration is shown in different things, in different ways.
It's an overflow of what is inside.
Exactly. So this was a manifestation of something deeper.
A communication of something.
Yes. So the problem is you should not stop at killing. But there's something that triggered all these emotions. And that's what the psychologists need to look at.
When you say that, you might find that the person was
an underlying.
Exactly.
You can find that he was drunk. Who knows? Yes. For real. Because a parent that neglects their child, you know what they do most of the times. Yes.
Yeah, all these things we can speculate. For real. We can. Mine, I'm thinking perhaps he also has another woman there up country. And he comes here to just check to make sure these kids are still alive. They're not dead in the house.
So many speculations.
Exactly.
All right, our viewers, thank you so much for watching A+ Podcast. I've been with Chief. I'm Tabs Aroma, and he is Jackson. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Follow our TikTok account for more content like this. Yes, we are going to be serving you as our nation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Focus on the family. Let's go back to the basics.
That's right. Thank you.